Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. How are we doing? Today's video is a tips and tricks, sort of a guide, now to improve your game when playing Haus. It's currently a limited time playlist on Call of Duty Vanguard. A lot of you guys are playing it to level up guns, and it's a really good map for, you know, just generally slaying out, hitting 100 bombs. Talking of which, the scoreline on this gameplay right here is 105 to 23, I think it is. Just absolutely nuts. So even if you guys aren't interested, say you've already mastered Haus map, make sure you guys stay for the gameplay because it's nuts. I go absolutely ham, as I said, 105 kills using an SMG. You won't see no shotguns around here, and that's going to be actually one of the topics: how to deal with shotguns, how to increase your KD, how to win more games, and the best class and streaks to use when playing on this map. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. First off, general thoughts on the map are generally positive. I think it's a really fun, fast-paced, short-range map, similar to what, you know, the likes of Shipman and Rust. And if I'm honest, this one I think is already a fan favourite. I think this one is going to go down in history. This will be one that is talked about, maybe remastered in the future. I am a huge fan. But I know you guys might, you know, have a different opinion, so let me know what you think. So yeah. Next, when playing with a team on this map, it's very important to know your callouts. I know some of you guys watching my videos, you know, solo queue, unfortunately. And that's not a bad thing because it means you can sort of slay out, play your own game and use your team. However, if, you know, well, I say use your team as in bait your team out. Say you play in a team, knowing the callouts is absolutely essential. So I'll let school where I am at the moment in the gameplay. Tyres, their side tyres, outside tyres. You've got a blue room, which is where I am right now, which is sort of the circle room. Look at that lovely bee hop. I love the bunny hops in this game. Then you've got either side of the blue circle room, which is where I was at the beginning of the game, streaking up. You've got a green room and a red room. And then you've got tyre spawns and wood spawns. And essentially they are, let's see where I spawn here. I'm in wood spawns right now. Tyre spawns are the other side, obviously. So just knowing those callouts. Say for example you're in a team, you've spawned one side, say oh I've spawned this side, and it lets your whole of the rest of the team know that they're spawning the other side and where to put, you know, focus their general attention. And if you know there's a guy camping out, I don't know, in blue, call that out, and you know, could give you or your team 3 kills. Moving on, understanding how spawns work are vital in this game. And it completely depends on the game mode. So, hard point right here, it's sort of is very flippable, so you've got to be constantly using the radar. If you guys struggle to read spawns, I would suggest using the forward intel second. I think it's the second tier perk 2, and it basically pings up on the minimap whenever an enemy spawns. That or use the radar perk, because then as soon as the enemy shoots it, you know, appears on the radar as well, and it lets you know when they're spawning. So hardpoint, I think Dom, Patrol, those sort of game modes are quite flippy on this. However, kill confirmed and TDM spawns are a little bit broken. If you guys have played it, which you probably already have if you're watching this video and you're looking for tips, spawns are broken on the hard, you know, TDM and kill confirmed. You get trapped right in those little room backward, and it's not fun. But if you are the other team, know that that's the case. You can push up a little bit further and just farm kills like that. Not fun for the other team, but hopefully you guys are on the, you know, the offensive team right there. They will spawn out eventually if you get too close, but, you know, make the most of it while they're spawning right in front of you. Moving on, I know we're getting halfway, well, coming up to a third of the way through the video now, and I don't want to miss anything. So moving on to one of the big pests, as I say, is, you know, callouts, is dealing with those pesky bloody shotguns. If you get into a lobby, and you're coming across combat shotguns, which have yet to be nerfed, but I'm sure Sledgehammer Games are going to be working on a nerf. God timing right there in the gameplay, you love to see that. Not. Essentially, you want to avoid this whole area of the map I'm in right now, because no matter where you are in range of a you know, combat shotgun. Look, I mean, what chance do you stand against that? Something with a stupidly wide hipfire spread. Yeah, I don't know. So the best chances, if you're coming across a team or the odd guy with a shotgun, is to play the blue room and essentially don't sit in a close angle. Say for example, I mean, unfortunately I don't think I showcased it, but say for example they're spawning So in the area to my left right here, and I'm in blue room. If they had a shotgun, I'd stand on the right side of the room towards the window. Not the mid side of the map, because that's where they're most likely to look, and you have no really long lines of sight, but towards the window in blue room. From there, so I might get near it closely. No, I don't. From there, you can see pretty much all the way into either spawn, and you can see if enemies cross, and it gives you a bit more of a longer line of sight. And I've been in this position before, and shotguns, if they get super close and they're slide cancelling their way through, they can get you, but in which case, if they're slide cancelling, they're probably a fairly decent player. They're probably going to kill you with an MP40 anyway. So, but I'm talking about the guys who are just using shotguns because they can't use another gun. Yeah, so stand on the outer side of blue and just feed kills, because they will be coming at you. Once you've killed them once, those shotgun guys are going to come at you again, again, and again, and again. But if all else fails, just pull out a shotgun. I mean, I haven't really done that myself, and until they fix it, that's probably the only real counter to beating the guys with the shotguns. Next, we are going to be looking at how to what guns to use. Talking about using shotguns, we're going to be talking about what guns to use. Whether you're an AR or an SMG player, there are areas of the map perfect for you guys. As you can see right here, I'm using an SMG. The current setup I'm running is a recoil booster, VDD 189mm short barrel, slate reflector, Krausnik 33mm folding stock, brace efficiency, quick kit, pine tar grip, 8mm Kurtz 32 round magazine, lengthened ammo type, which is a must, and an SG98 compact foregrip or underbarrel as they call it. Yeah, super dominant gun, and I would also suggest running thermites, stim, as I said, radar or forward intel, and tactician. The stim is basically because you can be in and out of gunfights as quickly as you want, although they're not the fastest in this game, unfortunately. Thermites are incredibly good. You'll see me use it in this game to even lock down lanes. You probably come against them yourself, but thermites are very good at just being annoying. Unfortunately, my hipfire didn't reach those shotty users there. Yeah, stims are really good for recovering from a gunfight quickly, which is exactly why I use tactician as well, because it reloads your stims over and over again. But actually, as you can see right there, every time I spawn, I launch a thermite down one of the lanes. It either gets me in a limb or it tickles someone until they're really weak, in which case I'm able to finish them off. So yeah, that's what I would be using. As far as first person is concerned, I tend to use ghosts, simply due to the fact that when they get UAV and when I'm in their spawn trap them, I don't want them to know where I am 24/7. So yeah, I tend to use ghosts, but really first bug is up to you, it's completely personal choice. With regards to streaks, I currently use, as you can see here, UAV, bombing run, and dogs. If you guys are the sort to streak up like I am in this game, have dogs on. They're really good on this map, and the alternative is firebomb run, which is atrocious on this map. I mean, it can get you killed just as much as the enemy team. But an alternative I've since been using, other than the bombing run, is the flame gnaw. The flame gnaw is so fun on this map, basically because everyone you come up against is within the range of the flames, the flamethrowers you have. So I would recommend. I didn't get it in this video, but I switched it out, bombing run, to flame gnaw. And it got me way more kills, especially considering that the bombing run has killed me. My own bombing run has killed me numerous, and I say numerous times, especially on V2 streaks or dog streaks. It's been super annoying. How to move around the map is going to be my next topic. Say you're an AR player, it's probably not as important for you to be able to move around the map, but you want to be, in and out of positions. You don't want to be staying in this position for too long. This position I'm in right now is a really good position if you guys are sort of more passive players. Essentially, oh look at that, that's a joke. Let's for example say they're spawning the other side of the map, say the south of the way that guy just came from. You can actually peek out of the left, not down the stairs, but the broken wall bit on the left, over some tires, and you've got an absolutely nasty heady to their mid spawn. Which is absolutely nuts. So I would recommend doing that. Unfortunately, the game's finished here. But other than that, with regards to movement, slide cancelling, bunny hopping around doors, and just being and pre-firing, pre-aiming. But I say pre-firing because if you get some damage, it's in a limb if someone else finishes a kill. Yes, that's going to be the game. Unfortunately, we do lose the game. I wasn't much of an OBJ player here. I was more playing for streaks for like a gameplay like this. As you can see, though, I go absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. Leave a like, comment, and sub if you find any of this useful. Coming up on the channel, I've got some more GB's gameplay. I've got the final between the 6th and the EU coming up, as well as a settings video. So if that's something you want to see, make sure you let me know, and I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao for now.